Hello everyone and welcome to the 50th annual Jack Tosh Holiday Classic. Opening day here in the South Gym. I'm Christian McQuade. Alongside me is John Finucane, and we got the first round matchup between the Timothy Christian Trojans and the Rolling Meadows Mustangs. John, tell us about both teams in here today.
You know, Timothy Christian starts with a 5-6 record. Rolling Meadows with a 9-1. Rolling Meadows seems to be the favorite team here by 10 points according to all statistics. I'm thinking that this is going to be a great game. Both teams are very physical. Both teams got great starters on their lineups, and they're proficient with scoring points. Threes are very, very proficient, and I think this is going to be a great ball game to start the day off. I'm very honored to be here. I know you're very excited to be here. So,
yeah, should have ourselves a nice matchup here in the first round. Rolling Meadows, the heavy favorite by many people in this one. Ian Militich, the four-star commit, going to Marquette. Lots of talent. Then Rolling Meadows backed up by a lot of other star players. So, high expectations for this Rolling Meadows team. As it's been a minute since Timothy has been on the Tosh, but they are back in here looking to make some noise. And we should have ourselves a nice ball game here.
Yeah.
A few seconds away from tip-off. Don't go anywhere. You're watching York Sports Network. Set to jump here are Mark Gamble and Ian Militich. And this is going to start and tip off the whole tournament, and we are off here. The Jack Tosh is underway. Timothy Christian now has it. Going to their 5-out offense. Driving, laying, gets the foul. Nice job by number 5, Rich Parsons. As he will head to the line for 2.
Timothy Christian, they started off very, very fast. They had their 5 offense that you talked about, and they had a lot of moving parts. Very, very proficient. I guess that's going to be how Timothy Christian is going to show up their first year back to the Tosh.
As they will score the whole first points of the whole tournament. So 1-0, the Trojans lead. Rebound corralled by Warner. Over to Escadiba. Escadiba drives, fading in midair, knocks it down. Escadiba 2-1. Rolling Meadows with the early lead.
That was a very good, very playbook style shot from him.
Timothy Christian being trapped. Here's Gamble. Shot clock's at 25. Timothy moving it around the horn.
Timothy doesn't seem to find an opening for any shots right now, Christian.
Well, they're struggling as it's stolen by Escabita, but off his foot, and it will stay here with the Trojans.
Yeah, Trojans definitely fighting to get more points on the board. There's a lot of scrambling. You can see it from where we're sitting and from definitely where you guys are.
Spinning up top, being trapped, he's fouled by Ian Militich.
Yeah, that's a clear foul. No argument from Rolling Meadows sideline. They knew what they did. He averaged 21.3 points, 8 rebounds, and 55% of his free points. Exciting to see him play for the rest of the Tosh.
Here's a loose ball on the floor, and TC will get it over to Gamble, the big man. The only senior rostered on this team. Excuse me, he's a junior. Here's a steal by Militich. And there's showtime! Ian Militich! That's a way to start the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic. Get up there, big fella.
That just shows the energy of this crowd. Rolling Meadows, they came out excited, prepared, and Timothy, they're still waking up.
Great defense from the Mustangs. TC really they're struggling to break this press.
Yeah, definitely, Christian. Definitely looking for an open hole, and they haven't been able to get it from these past 2 possessions.
Still moving it around the horn. Gamble going baseline. Stolen. Escabita now driving the floor. Finds Warner. Warner lays it up and in. 6-1. And Coach Plager is going to call a timeout. So Timothy Christian down 5. They want to talk it over. And with that, we're going to step aside for a quick timeout. Don't go anywhere. Jack Tosh basketball on the way. Welcome back from the short timeout as the action is back over here in the South Gym. The first game of the Tosh, John. Some exciting starts here.
Oh, yeah, very exciting. Love to see the physicality of Rolling Meadows just coming out straight out of the box. First game of the day, and I don't think they're going to let up all week.
I mean, tremendous energy. You know, they walk into here, and this place was through the roof. You might say it's an 8 a.m. on a day after Christmas. How could you have much energy? And Timothy Christian, compared to Rolling Meadows' energy levels, have just been completely polar opposites as they are just struggling to find a shot. 4 seconds on the shot clock, stolen. It will stay here, so 1 second remains on the shot clock. We're going to probably see a heave here.
Yeah, you see number 11 of Rolling Meadows, Jaden Warner. He definitely pressured the Timothy Christian offense, and that is what got them to throw the ball out of bounds. But would have been better to favor in Rolling Meadows' way, but still a very impressive play.
As here's the shot, but he can't get it off. That's a shot clock violation. Not good awareness there by the Timothy Christian offense. Duffer's got it. Duffer, one of the stars in the tournament last year, averaging around 15 points a game as this is stolen. Parsons gets his pocket picked, and here come the Mustangs. Escabide to Milicic. Milicic laying it up and in. Acrobatic finish. Ian Milicic, how do you do?
Yeah, great finish by yeah, that was a great finish. You know, he got right up there, found the open gap, and made it. It's going to be 8-1. Timothy hasn't been able to score any other points. It's kind of showing how I think they're going to perform in the rest of the Tosh.
Yeah, very much just struggling. And this is a really David versus Goliath. You got a small private school, the smaller teams, they haven't really been good in a few years. They're looking to pull an upset off. You know, they went to the state championship that COVID year, but it was canceled. So this Timothy Christian team has a lot to play for, a bright history. Just a very young team this year, and a lot of improvement as the growing pains will come with the young team to come.
Yes, especially being just down the corner.
As that is just way off the mark. Here come the Mustangs in transition. Driving, kicking, and he is going to be called for the block. That will be against the Trojans. So 8-1 here. 4 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here in the first quarter as number 15 in white will head to the line. That's going to be Kenan Pekovic. Pekovic's first one is up and through, 9-1.
Yeah, I'm very surprised by how energetic the Rolling Meadows team is coming out this morning. You know, first game of the Tosh, second shot is good, but first game of the Tosh, you know, you're expecting some sleepy teams, but both teams, especially Timothy Christian, they both came out, showed their energy.
Absolutely. It's tournament basketball. Everyone wants to win. Best holiday tournament in the state of Illinois, and the Jack Tosh Classic is Gamble being double teamed. Finds an open man, he pump fakes, drives, coast to coast, lays it up, way off the mark. Ian Milicic at the board. Milicic running the floor. The left-handed dark horse, kicking, corner, pull up, three ball, bang! Bang. Number 5. That's gonna be Ryan Meyer, knocks it down, 13-1.
Yeah. That was a very playbook play. You know, threw it right over his corner. He knew exactly where his man was gonna be, and he banged it up, got that 3.
And that's going to be off the mark. Peskovic with the rebound, running in transition. Wide open lane to the cup, and that's an easy finish, 15-1. And Timothy Christian's got nothing else to do but to talk it over. And with that, we're going to step aside. Don't go anywhere. You're watching York Sports Network. Welcome back from the short break as Timothy Christian down 14, and they need an answer for Ian Miletich and the Mustangs, John.
Yeah, exactly. You know, Timothy Christian, they've been able to get the ball up on the rim, but haven't been able to finish, haven't been able to let that ball drop.
They get it down low, and it's going to be a foul on 35. That's going to go, it's Tyler Stankiewicz. Gamble's got it in the corner. Timothy's just got nothing here on offense, really struggling. That's a deep three ball, and it's going to be an air ball. Off the mark for number 30, Charlie Crichton.
Yeah, he wasn't impressed with that shot, and I don't think we were either. If that's what brought the lead up to only an 11-point lead, that would have been incredible for them, but didn't happen.
Escabide breaking the press, running the show up top. Deskovich driving, kicking, three ball. Meyer got it. Nice looking shot from Meyer.
That's his second three of the game. He's looking very hot. He presses to see what he gives us for the rest of this game.
Here's a three from Timothy from Crichton. It's off the mark. And here come the Mustangs in transition. Escabide drives. Dumps it off down low. Great move. Kicks it out. Corner three is up. And it's through. Rolling Meadows just can't miss. 21-1.
Yeah, this Timothy Christian team, they don't look like they have an answer. You know, you take 2 timeouts first couple minutes of the game, and if you're not able to answer, I don't know what you're going to do for the rest of the game.
And there's a nice cut from number 2 in red. Dylan Dry, the sophomore guard. Escabide coast to coast. He gets fouled. And I was just finishing my sentence. He's already down the floor. I mean, guy is an absolute menace on the court.
Yeah, but, I mean, you finally bring that point up to 2 now, or 3 now. And I think there's a little bit of a flame under this Timothy Christian team.
So the first for Escabide is going to be knocked down, 22-3. Coach Kadovich is loving his performance out of his Mustangs here early. Good vibes on their bench. You look at the Timothy side, though, just not really an answer for the Trojans here. Really just struggling. They're a younger team. We talk about that risk of playing younger guys, the growing pains that come with that. And that just seems what's been holding Timothy down here early today.
Yeah, especially, the growing pains as you talk about. You know, you got a younger team, and if you don't have a lot of time to work it out.
I apologize for the in and out. We've been having some technical difficulties. So I have been dealing with that, John. Thank you for calling this game by yourself. Impressive work out of John Finucane. What can I say?
Hey, you know, Christian, I learned from the best. You.
Thank you, John. 45-6. Looks pretty one-sided, John. Tell me what's been going on here while I've been fixing the technical difficulties.
You know, Timothy was able to put up a corner 3 late in the second half, and that really is what kind of set this fire back with them. There goes Christian. But, he's back now. Timothy was able to put up a late 3, which brought it up to now 8. But, you know, Rolling Meadows, they've been responding. Timothy's been looking for an answer on defense and offense this whole game, and I don't think right now is the time to look for an answer. You know, this is the Jack Tosh, the biggest holiday classic tournament, and if you're looking for an answer for your team now, it's not going to look proficient for the rest of your season.
That's a good way to put it. Really just struggling. You just come out here lopsided against this big opportunity to come out here and compete in the best tournament, and you come out lopsided like this. It's honestly a little disappointing, but you got a tough first-round draw. You can't blame it on that.
Yeah, you know, someone who we highlighted in the beginning, Ian Miltek, you know, he averaged 21 points.
Militich?
Ian Militich. Averages 21 points. He hasn't even put up 10. You know?
Yeah, it shows you the depth on this Rolling Meadows team.
Oh, but he might put up another. Runs down the...
He's there for the follow-up. That's number 23, Charles Rieger. But, you know, John, looking at my bracket.
You know, I looked at this. I like this.
Okay, what are your thoughts?
I agree with a lot of this. You know, if we're looking at our first game, Timothy Christian, Rolling Meadows winning it, now moving on, I think that's completely, you know, the statistics say it and I say it.
See, where I have this Rolling Meadows team going out is against Metamora. That'd be in the 3rd round. I have them beating St. Francis, but
you also have Metamora winning the whole tournament.
That's the whole thing. So I'm thinking if they find their way around a great Metamora team that, you know, Rolling Meadows is looking at a championship potentially as of right now. I mean, playing this amazing basketball. Hey, right now I'm 1 for 1 on my picks, John. Let's just
you know, if Rolling Meadows plays how they play, I don't think Metamora is going to stand a chance. You know, they're a good team, but you know, Rolling Meadows, they've blasted my expectations out of the sky. But you know, just like you said, if you play every team like you're playing the top team, you know, you're gonna eventually meet the top team and be able to win.
Absolutely, that's a great way to put it.
Looks like number 23 of Rolling Meadows is going to go up.
And he will miss the front end of the 2, I should say.
You know, he's disappointed, but I don't think anybody in the is
really sweating it out too much right now.
Yeah, no.
Second one is up and is off the mark. Timothy Christian now looking to get some momentum going into the locker room. Down 34 with 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. He's working on his defender, looking for a wide open guy. They can't find him. Eventually finds Gamble, but his pocket is picked. And the Mustangs now looking to run. 1 minute left, 18 seconds. You know, John, the shot clock really hasn't come into effect too much today, as of right now. And usually it usually does in this tournament.
Bad 3. But just like you're saying, you know, the shot clock, you know, from the games that I've watched in the previous years, definitely a lot of shot clock violations. But it only happened once this game. I guess, you know, if you have good discipline, you're going to be able to read the shot clock without even reading it. You know, you're just going to see in the corner of your eye.
Right, and I feel like this has been such a transition game where everyone's in transition. Like right here, again, not a lot of slowing down offense. As that is going to be another steal.
Yeah, if you're running up and down the court, you're either going to get gassed or you're going to beat your teammate. Oh, big.
Now he is now stolen the ball. So here they come in transition now.
Looks like they're running suicides. Big 3. No good.
They are just struggling on all ends. Really hard to get something going. 5 seconds on the shot clock remaining. Here's the shot at the buzzer. It's a 3, and it's going! Good. At the buzzer, number 25, Mike Marie connects, and that's going to end the half, 45-11.
Like my teammate Christian McQuade would say, bang, bang, bang.
Absolutely, John. And with that, we're going to step aside. Halftime, 45-11, all Mustangs. Hello, everyone, and welcome back from the break. Timothy Christian Trojans are down 35 to the Rolling Meadows Mustangs. This has been an absolute blowout. And we'll see if Timothy's got a spark coming out of the locker room, John.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully they do. I do like how Timothy Christian plays. I like those players on there, but, you know, Rolling Meadows is definitely the more dominant team.
Gamble can't buy that one to go.
And I stand corrected, Christian. You know, I'm really hoping that there's something that lights a spark under them.
Escabide, on the other hand, is absolutely taking over this ball game. Just no one has an answer to defend him. Unbelievable. As Parsons driving, laying it up, no good. He's on the floor. They got numbers, 5-on-4. Milicic pushing it. Passes down low. The big fella can't buy it. They're going to say he got fouled, so he'll go to the line for 2. Patrick Cohen.
Yeah, he's. You know, I'm surprised they didn't get a foul there, Christian. When number 5 went down, but they have one now, but it's against Timothy Christian.
First one is up and through.
Makes the lead 50 or 40 now. Looks like Timothy Christian now is going to have possession of the ball. They're driving down the court. Jaden Warner playing man coverage. He's been playing this all game long. Definitely a more physical offensive and defensive player. Jaden Warner with the 2. It now makes it 54-11. 6 minutes left. Timothy Christian's going to have possession. They're looking for just an open man. And puts it up. No good. Doesn't let it fall. You know, just like I said when we started this quarter, you know, Timothy Christian, they're definitely just looking for an answer. Rolling Meadows with another 2. No. Introducing LP, Luke Pazinski, filling in for Christian McQuade on this first game. Very sad to see him go. We're dealing with some technical difficulties.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here. This is going to be an electric Tosh this year.
LP, you know, watching this game, I've seen a couple of mistakes. What have you seen from your suite up there with the camera?
I mean, Timothy Christian's not cut out to play against a team like Rolling Meadows. There's just no chance here. This is just a cupcake game for Rolling Meadows.
Yeah, Phi was on the floor again. Camera didn't catch it, but Phi's been on the floor a lot recently. Rolling Meadows up with another 2. That's good from number 15 of Rolling Meadows. Caden Pokovic, definitely a newer face that we've seen. Timothy Christian gets a tip ball.
I would not want to know what would happen if Ian Milicic was in this game for all 4 quarters. He might have 50.
You think so? Ian does not make that one drop. Definitely disappointed with himself.
It's going like, I feel like this one's a lot slower than this one.
Looks like Timothy Christian now with possession of the ball again. You know, they have more possessions than Rolling Meadows if you really think about it, but not as many points. As you can see, a 50-point lead.
Oh,
corner 3.
Bang!
Bang, bang, bang. Timothy Christian bringing out the violence late.
That was the dagger.
That was this whole game might have been a nail in a coffin.
Yeah, Lazarevic for Rolling Meadows, though. I mean, he's really showed out this game. He's filled in for Milicic while he was on the bench. I mean, there he is again. Another easy bucket.
Elite ball knowledge from LP.
Yeah, he's been proving himself this game. He's going to be a pleasure to see the years to come.
Oh, yeah, well, he is a senior. Oh, Rolling Meadows trying to tipped it up. Timothy Christian now with the ball.
Oh, Hail Mary!
Oh, it's picked off.
Yeah.
There goes LP. It's been an honor announcing with you, LP. Christian is back. Christian, do you want me to give you a rundown of what's going on?
No, I'm good. I can see this a 50-point lead. I think that's enough for me to.
Yep. It's not been very good. We let LP come down from his suite.
Hey, LP, get up to the Zoom camera, please.
Jandy's dual wielding. He's good.
It's just off. Oh, air ball. Hey, yo. Wait. No way. Live from the glasses.
Yeah, we're playing with a little bit of tech over here. Got a little Christmas gift. Currently live on Instagram.
We got some crash outs on the sideline.
Just in, Brendan Chambers crashes out on Luke Pazinski, telling him to get back up to the camera. Rolling Meadows with a heavy travel, but still gets it up there.
Unbelievable. This is unbelievable, John.
This is unbelievable.
We're trying to give the people what they wanted, but the people don't want to see a 66-14 game.
It was just like the Proviso West game against York. I had to call that game. It got boring after, York put 50 points up, but you're still here. You're excited to be here. So this is the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic, 50th anniversary. That's half of 100.
Love to see it. Love to see it.
When we were setting up a couple days ago, Christian, I met an adult who played in the 3rd annual Jack Tosh.
Oh my gosh, how old was that dude? Ancient? Oh, whoa, my bad.
He was. I got a lot of insight from him. It was really great talking to him. But how this tournament has changed going from year to year. You definitely see it when you're looking back at old yearbook photos. But
stolen.
Ian,
coast to coast. Oh no! What is he doing?
Pickpocketed. A lot of robbers.
Just, the small freshman. Give him some space, man. Oh, whoa.
Is he really a freshman?
Nah, I just said that. He's a sophomore.
Oh. He's still a great kid. If you're averaging 21 points last year as a freshman and now you're a sophomore.
Wait, he was averaging 21?
Wait, no.
No, that's Ian Militich. That's the guy going to Marquette, John.
Oh,
he's a 4-star, man.
I thought we were talking about number 10, the little guy.
No, yeah. Not number 10 on Rolling Meadows.
Oh.
It's all right, John. It's all right.
It's early morning. Didn't get my coffee.
Here goes Gamble.
He is just pressured,
The pressure makes diamonds, though.
Pressure does make pressure makes diamonds, but how am I still cold?
Gamble's going to go to the line here. The oldest player on this team. He's a junior.
Can we get an age check on him?
Why?
He looks like he's a little older.
He kind of does. Second one's up and in.
Hey, that's a compliment. A lot of guys think that looking older is better.
I do. Hey, the scoreboard's back up. Look at that.
Hey, look at. Let's switch cameras, though, when we're paying attention. It's because I'm not on switcher. Oh, almost pickpocketed. Okay, I'm soloing now, running ISO. Timothy throws it up, and it's good, too. The point is now 66-17. Not as bad as it was, but they just put 2 up, Christian. You missed it.
Hey, Jaden Logan.
Hey, you want to say something? Hey, Connor Fitzgerald, do you want to say something?
What's up, guys?
What's up? How you guys?
We're live on Instagram right now. I'm live for my glasses.
Bet
that. This is a round series moment. I'm here with Jaden Logan. Used to play 2K with you back in the day. Back in the day, and now we're announcing a basketball game. Jaden, you're the 8th man on York Duke's varsity. How are we looking for this Tosh team?
I think we're gonna come out really strong. We play. I forgot, but I think it's gonna be a good game. So, yeah.
The boys hyped?
Yeah, the boys are very energetic. We think it's gonna be a good game. Advance to the next round.
You guys are lucky. You guys get to practice here. 2 points for Ian. You guys get to practice here and have a game same day. You guys aren't lagging.
No, that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing.
You want to go home, Jaden?
No, I just wanted to sleep in after Thanksgiving. After Christmas. But it's all good.
All right. Thanks for stopping by with us, Jaden Logan. It's an honor talking to him. What a great kid. Am I right?
Student before athlete, you know, that's what they say.
You know, Morgan's message.
Oh, Sawyer Oskin here now.
Yeah, another.
Hey, Sawyer, what do you have to say?
What do you?
It's a blowout.
Yeah, put it on, Sawyer. Let's. How do you feel coming out first game against Manuka today?
I'm feeling pretty good about it. Hopefully we can get a win.
You know, I hope you get a win too. I'm cheering for you, brother.
Yeah, hopefully we do.
Yeah. Should we get one of the State Francis guys to talk?
Hey, the young sophomore, Sawyer Oskin.
You know, Christian's got a little bit of a personal connection with him.
He's my boy, man. He's family friends for a minute. Sawyer's a good player, you know, it's pretty hard to make the varsity team as a sophomore, but you should see the work that guy puts in, man. To see him accomplish a goal like that, I mean, you see him in the winter dribbling around the block in the freezing cold. I mean, all the work that dude puts in, you know. He shows up to practice with a smile on his face, like every kid does, but the behind-the-scenes work is what it all takes, and the amount of work I've seen him put in is just tremendous, and he has earned that spot, and he's a bright future, the future of this York basketball team, in my opinion.
Yeah, I can definitely cover that. I've only met him very recently, but I've been able to watch some practices of York, just staying after setting up for the Tosh, and, you know, he definitely does put in that grind. He works for it, and being able to make varsity as a senior, that is just absolutely incredible. Rolling Meadows with 2. The bench is still electric. This Timothy Christian coach, he is rubbing his head.
Gamble! Come on, Gamble.
Boom, 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 boom.
Gamble pulled his blicky out for the 3.
Yep. Glock
22.
Glock 22. Bow. Making some ad-libs with 25 seconds left.
Some onomatopoeia, if you will.
Oh, yeah. You know, shot clock matches the game clock.
There you go.
This is very proficient to watch.
So putting on those York players on the mic, you know, it's good to hear their opinions. It's Sawyer and Jaden on there.
2. I wish we could have gotten Connor
Shots
on there.
up, bang, bang. 2 seconds, 2 seconds, 2 seconds. I'm sorry to cut you off. I got to announce this. All right, John. What are you going to say, John?
I was going to say that, you know, I wish we could have had Connor Fitzgerald on here. You know, he is a great fundamental part of that York offense and defense. You know, he just got a little script written by Illinois Hoop Prospects. Very, very good. I'm excited to see what this kid does outside of high school. You know, don't know if he's committing anywhere yet, but, you know, he's very talented. He puts in the work just like everybody else, and just excited to see him, and especially with the very young starting 5 that we have now at York. It's definitely something that they're going to have to challenge with.
Absolutely, John. With that, we're going to step aside. 70-24, your score.
I hear. Oh, we want to get another York player on here, but he said no. Timothy Christian starts out with the ball.
Here we go. 3 ball off the mark. I can tell from here.
Yeah.
Before we even went in.
He's the shot whisperer over here.
Ready? You ready? I'll call this one too. Oh. Make. Oh, I meant miss. Miss again. Yep.
That's what he made.
Hey, what are you thinking here, John?
You know what I'm thinking? I'm just excited for the next game.
Oh,
but
stolen.
Definitely wasn't thinking about
stolen.
that.
Oh.
Trying to do it right over the back. Oh, I think he rolled his ankle.
So now that they are now up over 30 points, it's considered the blowout rule where it's a running clock the rest of the game.
Yeah. Kind of feel bad. Just, you know, Timothy Christian doesn't have a football team.
No. They have a pretty good soccer team.
They do have a great soccer team. They're very proficient. But, you know, you got a lot of multi-sport athletes. And if
no, Timothy Christian has a lot of history with basketball. As I was mentioning earlier, they went to the Final Four in state a few years ago, and it was canceled due to COVID. So, like I said, they just have some growing pains. You know, starting a young team, that's just how it goes. But Timothy has a bright future.
Hopefully we
Look
see
for
him
the next few years in the Tosh when these guys are going to grow into their senior year or their junior year or whatever it is. They will gain more experience. They will become better players and develop more. So Timothy's got a bright future as that's going to go in for the Mustangs. a very bright future, actually. We saw that with a team like developing throughout the years, like Glenbard East last year. They weren't the best team in the Tosh. This year, a lot better. Got Mike Nee averaging 20 a game, who was a sophomore. Now he's a junior. So as these guys get better, you're going to see developments. Timothy's just going through the growing pains right now. So I wouldn't say anything's wrong with them. They got a nice future ahead, and they're going to be a dangerous team coming up here in the next few years.
Christian, I could agree with that if it wasn't that Timothy Christian is just, they've got some highlight players. I think, you get paired up with Rolling Meadows. Rolling Meadows, 9-1. Come on, dude. Proficient powerhouse team. If they got maybe a more, if it was an easier matchup, like someone who was built against them, it would have been great.
Yeah, it's tough, though. In bracket play, they go off seeding, so. They go off seeding, so it can be a little tougher in terms of getting your matchups. I mean, this is probably the 15 versus the 2 game, with Bolingbrook being the 1. And actually, in this quadrant, you know what? Speaking of that, let's just look at the bracket.
Do we have the bracket?
Yes, I do. I filled it out.
Oh, yeah, we did. We were talking about this earlier.
So let me pull up
these big roster sheets.
My folder. Here we go. In this quadrant, the first 16, I think the number 1 would probably be Bolingbrook. So I think that's going to be 1 versus 16. But I think Rolling Meadows will get the 2 versus 15. Palatine's the 8 versus the 9. St. Francis is probably going to be around a very even matchup as well.
You have Fenwick over GB. You have GBW over Fenwick.
Yeah, GBW's 9-1, man.
Yeah,
they got a Bushinov. I think Fenwick. A lot of people are saying they're a private school. They recruit. I know Connor, Choi, and Luca. If you listen to our pregame show, I was the only one not to have Fenwick, and that's because I think Glenbard West, the public school, transferring in a guy like Joshua Bushinov and Jalen Glover. Yeah, those guys make huge. They're 8-1, man. I think Glenbard West is super legit. I think Fenwick, if you shut down Ty Macriola and Nate Marshall, I know they got Hogan, but I know if you shut those guys down, it's going to be very tough for them to score. So I think Glenbard West is, and then I got St. Lawrence and Metamora in my final. I got Metamora winning it all. Back-to-back champs, man.
You talk about a Bushinov, I said this before, and I'll say it again. I think a Bushinov's going to win the MVP. He comes from Glenbard North, moves to Glenbard West. He was proficient in what made them get to the quarterfinals, not in the Tosh, but in the playoffs. He was a very key part of that team. I think he is a big part of Glenbard West. I'm excited to see what he does the rest of the year. Looks like Rolling Meadows goes up to the free throw line.
Yep, first one from the charity stripe's good. So 76-24 now. And this is just very lopsided performance as Timothy Christian will head down to the consolation while Rolling Meadows will move on to the next play, the next round of this tournament. And they will move on in regulation.
Yep. Timothy, with 2 minutes now left.
You're stolen by Parsons, now bringing it back, running the floor. Down low now, just 5 out. Corner 3 is going to be passed up. Back around the horn. Really struggling to create offense here, John.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you got Metamore's very press man coverage defense. You see it throughout all the players, no matter what. If they're playing defense or offense, you just see that very physical man-to-man coverage. And, I mean, there's nothing more else I can say about it.
Absolutely, John. And with that, we got an Elmer's College scout in the building. See him over there. There's a missed 3 in the corner. Elmer's College, one of the better D3 teams. They've gone to the Final Four the past few years. So someone's probably getting looked at in this gym. And if I had to guess, I would say Ian Militich, but he's already committed to Marquette for his next 4 years as the 4-star. So I'm not sure who they're looking at, but obviously someone will be getting some kind of notice. I mean, they're definitely checking someone out here, John.
Yeah, definitely. I'd love to know who it is.
What are your thoughts on in this game? Who's really impressed you on the Mustangs?
On the Mustangs, we got number 5, Ryan Mayer. Ryan Mayer is definitely my top player right now. You know, if I didn't take a booster knob as MVP, I would have taken him.
And this one's stolen by the Mustangs. Down the floor, lays it up and in. Number 3, that's going to be Jonathan Talmalero. He's been pretty good off the bench with 5. The Trojans now moving it around. We want to get a shot off here before this game ends. Just one more heave.
I went to Meadows. My friends are watching. Give a shout out to Meadows alumni who are watching. Mike Cave. Just say Mike Cave and other Meadows alumni.
Just
Shout out to some Rolling Meadows alumni from our Mr. Chambers, Mike K. If you're listening, this one's for you.
Shout out Mike
Mr.
K.
Chambers wanted us to shout you out. All Rolling Meadows alumni tuning in. Nice looking opening win here in the Tosh. Moving on to the next round, up 55. Very, very asserting their dominance, if you will.
Yeah.
Looking kind of win. And I mean, Ian Milicic played 10 minutes, guys. And this guy, arguably the best player in this tournament, going to Marquette, as we've said. Shaka Smart, you know, sitting down with him, he talked very highly about him. Just a very poised senior guard. And Milicic and the Mustangs rolling, just like their name, Rolling Meadows, rolling into the next round, John. With a dominating 55-point
This team
win.
is definitely rolling. All I got to say, they're just rolling. They're dialed. They're locked.
And with that, we're going to end this one. I'm Christian McQuade. Alongside me, John Finucane. This is the opening game of the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic, the 50th. Thank you for all tuned in to New York Sports Network. More action coming your way.
Happy holidays.